Abjafo ya mamuma ya me ada ye ho akwa ba abjafo nso abetena se o makwanhwa ena na ye hwe nti o mabetena se ne de ekwan ni mu atene quick one menye birthday we Fiona afei ye ntoa so happy birthday to Sergeant Gladys Abam La Police Station from your husband Simon, Dean of the Parliamentary Press Corps, and your children. They say they love you so much. So Sergeant Gladys Abam, happy birthday to you. And then another one to Letitia Otuko Gazeli of Presbyterian Church Victory Congregation, Ashaima North from Dachshene of Peace FM. Kofi Guafeno Wada, sorry. Happy 71st birthday to former national organizer of the NDC. Oh, Ofaya, okay. Ofaya Boatin Jan, Eraya Papa no. Endurance for Jan Papa no. It's Ofaya, happy birthday to you. See, and the when you fear your son back, Kofi go ne de bae, and I'm sumidi media taye chiri. And oh, Alex, the idea, somebody, if I want sorry, editor. I'm in Pesal editor OUTV or the Joanna Efwa Mensa. I feel no dinner dedication aba. Inti bra Alex or Citizen I radio say C-Tech inti Alex Tete at 50. Osa ye spokesperson Emma Honorable Kennedy Japan for President ewo Eastern Region. Ti we UTV editor die ti editor say mfama enwa enuno mami na azel voga say azel me say atadie ye na de compliment no e chain krei enti say indeed 8th anniversary it's giving, you know. In fact, we are proudly made in Ghana. Me ankasa me share no mani aje me say na say dia zone change no crowd made in Ghana efe na ye shefata odbe ko kwan bia ope pacho ko azel obepam bia ma eno so ntina ma no dem a mensere say apprenticeship program no Honorable Pablo momfa bi enkoho no wo school kesia otete emebunu ebia na won so pese wo bo ababunu mo munyansa no adwuma se nipa 5 se nipa 10 odi omo kwa azel ba gi omo no mo tete no mo so ba fashion designers and fashion illustrators omo pamade enkrofo sha na omo di akokodura kanfo omo se de make kanfo azel ya o dance man school no se open morning open afternoon open evening open weekend obeyen hihye ya ebesi util bia wo kra de oye adwuma dada anso yesi na abrabo no adwuma akomfa ni pantenansi multiple streams of income into sua de permanent so ka ho a ebeboa into obehwe wo shadow no na wa hyehye kama no wenya baby a fine friend 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 and 18 so dear e chese he mama wakwaba ba ye ncheye into wa utimi hu me say na dear oh the look is giving enwi so he mama nsa no enwi papa josu enwi DSP chese enwi do sopo he mama hope e na obenya no utu aton ana ope ba kwahye na so dia rocking abo life say cause nails and beauty aka the hair mama or Spenters kotobabi eco bankechi wa pe okwa ubenya wo supplement wo honom say skin supplement ya anti aging supplement bia ope no ubenya wasan age cosmetics kama pese wo your nails nso a ofro kosura nail section no wo ho na wa your pedicure manicure una odem no kente sunni okumanin kente by Z na fe he mama ene de dan be 2-3 ne aka bom enwi nko a enwi na efese oba pay jimi panahye na enwi nso boa ema ho fe no eye more enhance no enti fe he mama 055 3837 201 055 3837 ono so ya no follow no e wo TikTok e di amami Z Nails and Beauty aka the hair mama timi say na dia maboafo no o mama mehu say yes o maboa me ankasa de so ato no bo ase atwimeni enti abena thank you na menda Mr. Oche ase Mr. Oche eton entoma ewo Mokola Cow Lane Hannis Fabrics oton quality lasers 3D lasers papa bi ne papa no Hannis Fabrics ube hunu wo Instagram say Hannis Fabrics super 3D lasers papa kohonom na Mr. Ochredie oton entoma papa na no kwesi ada oboa me e ma me ko street ne so ekoye ma me for adoye ti Mr. Ochredie da ase ene entoma wo de be support me oni Angel Bakery e ma me timi eko street ne so ekohwe ma me for no na me nhira wo bebre oni se me de ya na me san fa nto ho but me da wase na we hu say ampa adoye no me koye ye abedwafo na abei ene President Mahama ewo AU Debt Summit ekoso o say free us they should free us everything can say Tinubu na koka o free us Joe free us brothers can e mini yen mo boy abusia kakra yentimi ntua mo so nti yentimi ntua busia yi mini yen yentimi mi yentumpon ye gigea ye nya ani ansan de akotu aka enti o say ezese nka busia ye bono edi mpuntu obre yen so busia no ama yentumi ntumpon eka mini ebibiri man enti won betere se edu ba bi aka ni bi o mo mfa nche ene bi nso se samonso munim se mum tua nti ana mo bekọ no makọ akọpẹ debt cancellation nti mo ya mo so mo gyebusia mo fa nya de sesa mo de ye African leaders mo gyebusia na mo so mo fa nya de sesa mo ye eno so ya manfo de nti no ye be di sound common sense should they free us they should G20 G6 ye de mo woska no mo ma ye kakra na yentimi tua na mo de free ye nti eno no afei ye be di kan aka see the depreciation on the front page of the Daily Graphic. Price reduction will take time. Obenfumu Okunin, John Gachi Oyedin, or the University of Choice, University of Cape Coast School of Business, and Odessa Semi Atu Jase. Womupa se Sikano Sesiano, Sidi Amodeni, the nothing do me. Be say that CD gain increase, gain value, gain rise. Now so no, and your money born in there, a better form. Oti se na adwa akrebo so na amanfo se ebeti abafom sen mo benefit yen na ye hu so kakra na amanfo se eni aban omukofa anu January o se December ni ama ena omo ton sa abre no na ye sen ti eno so ebedi ho nkomo se every ben ye benya sa impact no cause adwadifo so adwadifo a the bia da ye old stock every day be old stock and inti we ene nkomo a anope ye ba bedi ene abedwafo na ache me manhye da anche ampa Peter 10 billion miawa no me mpati ti Peter Kwesi Mensa ye CEO Temaship yard honorable Vincent Kwasefua good morning 10 billion na aba no oye CEO in say deputy ena prince wacho CEO obema na so aye ni CEO ni mo ofaya vedase oye deputy CEO Temaship yard and Awal Mohammed NPP communication team member ono so da achi obedi deputy na debi obedi CEO ofaya sanita no amanfo ti ofaya de beba da ben or political analyst obi abenya bi on
omanya bi ebere political analyst ni bebre anya bi Mensa Thompson enra ma hu say de na ko ba bi we professor
so wan kwank wanya bi na wo bre bes wan kwank wanya bi say ya kan fichire na adia bi awa time be so ati so time so me an me bo abo so me say mo ma nua be ma ni bi open.
Oh well, say in politics, we need to say ahana mepe. The only thing is it drew hope.
First, you say beggars have no choice. No. This
no. The most important thing to me is
taste and preference.
The most important to me is Dr. Bambiba be winning in 2028.
Okay.
Now 2029 January. Obi my competencies and baby are left in the sure say
I want to target it to know who's a hand on it's Apostle Chief Adekye Nsroma and founder Word Palace International. Happy birthday Apostle Nyamisha Omang Ostrani Adomno enye more if we Lady Reverend Naomi Adai eye wo ho kafo ene WPI asafutu ni nyina ehwo ni wadofo num na omusie omodo idodo okay ofaya me mamu achi me mamu akwa abapi udi posi waba ha
Salas me ba
okay ma congratulate you nanka eja me boa wa na ye dwedwedwem
hono no wa de say wrong meet no try ba hu say ndisi no say yensem yenyiyim ena yenye vindictive enti no menu awa say oba de sefo no kochini ya oba chosa ba fie enti no obet my prodigal son ye be je ne fel so David, oh no,
he's happy and comfortable.
When you are the job, Mubungu so far. What was I?
Eh, now we have maximum 8 years. The tables hotel. That's why I said maximum 8 years. The table hotel. Unless you don't know now, because oh, I am baby.
Baby, I have minded to know. Ghana for I serious.
All right.
Ghana for who am papa.
Okay.
Ghana for who say and she share pa ekoso.
Okay.
Meanwhile, what we and from my bunyana benefit ya wunya we chile no.
Eh,
on can't
wunya benefit no can't chile.
Oh, one yama ebi ya owia no watrebe. Etino, what you way?
Akuye
manu. Akuye mamini awa.
Ati Peter when you post wunya etisa awa alenya.
No. Me say akuye manu etino.
Thank you.
There are a lot of MPP people. Me nyanche a we ubuza manzam na me you ano. Ai.
Jonya post ma congratulate you wa ba. E na o dia
ko me MPP fu na o mani age a o munya at least. We transfer after 32 years. Say ye hene ya bra. Na bi ya dane kakra dia momo.
Yo mati yo mati
before be break.
Ofaya una unya
nkasa. Me baso. Say omaje NDC abai no fe wo so sa. MPP fo age ye fe wo so.
If that's if you come here. Ofaya.
Yes sir.
It's saying
agenda number.
Hey, who ni mo fire
obi
board chairman is a headmaster. What be mu? And then oh, can you contempt
Tuesday board chairman.
Squad no as usual.
Squad no kwa dia meya ma yenko. Alonso Petswa, Agbesi, Mr.
Agbesi
outlook.
Why run it through?
Maradi to Wayama na kabiti.
I'm also be here say next year akutu ase nkoso hema.
Wa kofa vovra.
Na frame pom.
Akutu ase.
Ofi.
Akutu ase.
Okay. Ofi US
see ya kwan no from Akutu ase to Ofiase. No say wakohoda. Say me free kuma say
kwan no mo ye brebe.
Oh, omo ye 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yes.
Abandada na yes. Thank you for the information.
If asokore to eya Akutu ase amantana to Asante
we be kana ya kana ase.
We obi Akutu ase
supply information. Not supply information.
Kwan yare ebebra.
Oh, so ochia no asem ni asem hia me kura kan beka se eyi agogo amantire hene na Jemfi edu Jemfi kumani mechia no enti wakofa ho de
mechia nkoso hima wo so ochia
amantire
na obi akoka ka
nkoso ekwan ni very important because ekwan na ye boost down eti wono kra eye na ho
comedy was a communication wa connected dots no
na mechia ya memo na ho nto na
na nti apo na nyame sa o yare
yes but say
yes of fire
yeah baby wo center spread of chronicle
and until now by obusa for chronicle oh okay midema na wa so je
oh okay unfortunately me who any write up and I like what is happening
write up
a proper write up and Quebec has a full details of but according to them security matters nti e be as meetings no e be on the details of discussion
okay
but I want say special prosecutor the new IGP Omokoshia I think his debut visit to the IGP and I am happy about that and I'm confident say they would have that synergy to ensure say
and I watch your brofia symptom
omombenya saa nkita hodie no emu ayedin na normal ekoso wo ye mamu a enye both previous and current government obi biara dwirim ye be suspect say wodi dwirim no ye betumi ama ye nsaka no obi biara nso a waye na dwirim so no de wonye law abiding citizen na obeye normal emfata sebe akromfo ne yi languards for ne honkro ne ba betumi etu omososa I'm confident in the IGP so far no what he has put in place no tells me say there's hope for this country in terms of security but ade ba ko am twen adwene so ene Kumasi stabbing of the NPP thank you toll.
Oh, that's past.
Yes.
Kumasi Kobuno Itako North.
No, they are still doing the at all, but the crime that has been
passed. It's been like a week or two.
No, crime has no expiry date. Whoever did that now, the person must be brought to book.
Oh, okay.
And you know the IG, when they are bringing the politics in, please shelve it and make sure that you do the right thing to ensure say Sani Pana is stabbing Obinya justice, because it has gone on for far too long, stabbing people for political sake. No.
Okay.
And yes, sir, poor lady and the same say Nipano Yachino
and such a man any kotoko.
We need all these things to be unraveled and interesting. If in conclusion, time His Excellency Mahama or ma nayi about Nkrofo Ebehwe Omunsim. I didn't hear of JB Dankwa Adu, the former MP now, MC 2016. Okay. I haven't heard anything so far, and I will call on the IGP also to close in on that. Now, those who perpetrated that crime. Now, justice Emma Saura.
Thank you. I want the come by.
Just a quick one on the security. No?
Okay.
Honestly, Obi Awa travel from Kumasi to Accra. Our frequent traveler. Be 3 weeks ago. Okwa asankari barrier na samba. Only say for the last 2 years in na barrier ni hokra. From Kumasi to Accra.
Na armed robbers papa.
So me who asankari barrier no. Na nka me criticize current IGP akase omo no obi anim say omo hadwen. And again, ukodru ho a obehu say traffic ni tin wo ho. But eno anadwo me bedru ya because me ko Kumasi ti bedru ya na me scan it through the newspapers. And I say online stories na me hu say omacha brand e ba ko ho nipa ba ko a omo chain wo ho no okuta cartridges nko 207 okuta GT your friend say G3 rifle ekuta normal ekuta no anka barrier ni bi wa no 25 years and just say sahan akode no anka de ba akra sahan pepe say obi so betimi dia fa ha no dia Kumasi a ye essence barrier ni ho nti mamembo na baso say at least yes or day sa barrier no asaba na me sre o mu say ni obi a say o mu hadwen no e wo say o mu eye to ni da o kakra
say be ya de nkeye stopping no ejai dvd for no mo ntai haye ti me kwa say o ya me say aban adan bi na sie madam ye wo ha ye adwuma me say amunya adwuma na ho hwe me say hwe de mo agege no kra munya minya kwa nka me na ya bonko mo me ato aso
1 second please. So I wouldn't say it is also critical say aban be AD in terms of acquiring gadgets.
Okay.
Say that can be certain things. You can detect it from far away.
Because no matter how much advanced.
No matter because we no plan almost say a bag no in a free toy. Okay. And akodi abako eba abontin. It will be na alert police for in the car.
Otherwise they wouldn't know.
And na omo but because they were there. Sanka omu ni ho a obi ani ho be alert police.
No
because se barrier ni ho. Ono so ntimi nka say driver Kura police station na twade enye obi a na betimi ayesa so I think that omo ho no aboa na nso yesra omo ase omo hu DV na kiki aduane aba no sa de no de yesra
how is so omo bie na bia ya barriers na be ba no omo bie mu say the be ya
exactly cast na betimi yes
Thank you. After a while, young quay, any December kuni, but I think ye benya effect no. And a daily graphic front page there, a better also page 3 or CCD appreciation. Hey, once you cut depreciation, now man, I
say NPP depreciation.
Me dem family nkwa asem Nsroma me nyem adwuma metia wotwam ani se sidi ni mu aye du na said your man for hwehwe se eniema bo beba fom no na animdifo yi AGI any National Chamber of Commerce and Industry for any omo keka ho Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry any Prof Gachemo can say oh no kre na so ye hu effect ni sisi a gi se break akra ansa na every kakra no na ensan kwa appreciate ye.
That is the point. Eno nti na ama ye hwe se ene ye ni gisem
Okay.
Say ejano 14.6.
Okay.
And I'm around 13.2. See, I cram share Bank of Ghana, the above 12.98%.
Okay.
And no say ampa by the day. My whole publications I say is the fastest appreciating currency.
Yeah, last week Bloomberg saying April no
exactly.
Your currency appreciating well na ejina ye what value CD no
yes
appreciated by 16%.
Factors are Emma appreciation no ba
Emma scan you drew
Emma sekano drew no factors in Emma kuma ko enine.
Okay, enine pe
enine, yes, enine.
All right,
bako and say share a year from January up to now. A ton gold on 2.7 billion.
Okay.
And your share and your supply 2.7 billion in the a year your friends say market a year dollars on Guam. The Tosum you know say your day a year your friends say $490 million from IMF.
And no bar
yes, no bar around January, February, and a buy. That is first quarter remittance a buy from IMF. And again, we share a global tariff war now or more between China and US. No, almost all the currencies no appreciation kakra. Nanso ye de no kosoro because your gold. The attorney say ye building a reserve, especially MPP buy no you who say in your problem kakra. You remember in 2022. You started the year by 5.9 cedis per dollar. Okay. 5.9 in January 2022. You ended the year around 16 cedis per we friends say dollar. And no and in February 2023 you launched for gold for oil and gold for reserve. Say no yemfa a dollar enkoto Bank of Ghana biom. Yenye no gold. Inti ye to the extent that I was say you build that reserve no to her and no I build it to her Emma abino in January this year, February, March, April omutimi ton gold a omunya nyina esan say o buffer no hodada ija 30.56 tons from 8 tons in 2023 to 30.5 tons inti abino it will be kan ho ai koye 31 tons less than 1 ton and omude kan ho but the omunya nyina no omuton ni nyina edikoye forex esan say o buffer e wo hodada enti ohwa yes ade no appreciate nanso sustainability very important esan say
what do I get the impression that's all person is na o chese o na mama build the foundation that
yes, build the foundation
de mo aye na ban ye benefit
yes building on because
okay
exactly building on because the idea say we focus on building the reserve.
That's why my bank credit or no so buy on share down call bossing abobi.
Oh, and I make catch say the first thing is one of the factors are the dollar and say supply dollar in the system into be a quarter unya bito. It definitely depreciation no emma. We say appreciate enti waton gold no. But before so obetimi aton gold no esan say or reserve or order than enti the beba bia no otimi ton man ye. That is one. Two is that some global factors now and no airborne currencies across the world in India so ewo. And again, sika from IMF and also still the supply now. So how sustainable is that? And we are very important. I was say yes say we na ye kono baby a ye kono such factors no kakra change ya. Ye betimi amanage na because you see businessman no enye say bia eba 10 cedis and 5 cedis here no. The here ne kase say bejina faako for a longer time. Intene so okoto bibi okokra bibi 10 cedis oba in the next 3 months 4 months na 10 cedis na otimi ton sa amane yeye. And no ye very important into sustainability any relative stability na yepe ebetimi ama we no yenya esomfaso. That is one. Two is that good force amo ente so no ebetimi atake time kakra. No correct because I remember say in 2023 you move from 16 cities about around 13 cities no from December 2022 to around 13 cities 14 cities no yema yetete so first thing about and say artificial fuel so no before say ebia guta ne beba no aban na fam de artificial fuel so in 2023.
But the good thing here is that fuel prices now
it is still not enough. Okay. Because in 2023 ekoya could do 16 cedis. Enti na a liter of diesel equal 23 cedis per liter 2022 December. Yet so by 10 cedis. Emani jina fa ko ene kura na wo kan
by 10 cedis.
Yes.
Aban ye den intimate fuel so by 10 cedis.
Yes.
Or you need taxes ne free so no there because that time so deregulation na ye.
Yes, we reduce your friends say the fuel prices.
Or the then reduce here
the forex no? Because yes or subsidize or your friends say forex no. Yet forex no so etiswa ema eye prices no eba for. Me say December 2022 na fuel diesel na 23 cedis per liter. Ebaya bedu 13 cedis enti ema ufiri kumase kwa Accra na yejia to the extent that in December 2022 na omuja 140 cedis depending on maybe our befro kano etiesuba 90 cedis eno ye very very important ene se entiswana ba na se dollar no etimi aba from to 13.2 the first thing I expected aban and say aban empty fall ni so drastically because untimi fa fuel around 13.99 ene fuel around 12.99 it be at on 13.1 in a
so wow, just a quick search and I found out that yes, the Ghanaian government has taken actions or took actions to reduce fuel prices in 2022.
Yes.
However, the government announced a reduction of 15 pesos per liter
yes.
of fuel.
Yes.
Effective 1st April 2022.
Yes.
So
there be 2023 in America. 2022 and a problem cra. Way after this April no. May, June, July. Na easy. May, June, July, August to December. Na easy sir. But over a year, your friends, check December fuel prices in December 2022. Fuel prices in February, March 2023. Ubehu se ampa your friends saying yet so first na ban ye nti die hia se aban ne beye emprempre ni se before se guta for beba na omate omo no ma no so aban empty fuel no so drastically essence said there is a windfall manti bia no aban ekoto and say omo amuka
yes obeda justify we so amame
okay
because a quick search once again in January 2023 the Ghanaian government saw fuel prices decrease due to a combination of factors including fall in prices on the international market as it is now and then a marginal appreciation of the Ghana cedis. Yes, I didn't see government of Ghana subsidizing 10 cedis. Me can say manka January crowd me say February and launching gold for oil. Ah wow. Oh, I mentioned it. I said it's December. December. Abante so 10 Ghana cedis.
There be unim and yes me jina ho because
no
fuel 140 cedis a gallon in this country. Ewo your friend say in 2022 e buy about 70 cedis because abante so it is what to the extent that in May transport fares so by 15% in May 2023.
Thank you.
Because you know according to them here
obisa update so note no na and interbank rate for dollar 12.8.
Yes, me can say me who say interbank can say 12.8. It the American say about 12.8 first na buy e was say we na Ghana for nyina nya so mfa so ni say obete e fuel no so. Esan say the drive fuel no e forex. International world market taxes in the keka ho it is a forex na aba form a ebetimi ateso ama na yeye the to sumienu electricity wo sha PURC justify 14% first quarter no first na omo ka kire ni say omo say we friends say forex dollar no any cedi the first na omo attribute to no any inflation and then inflation aba form again dollar and so aba form drastically. It is society there was say yet electricity no ebo so any money where any your friends saying ensure and no dama Ghana for enya so mfa so guta for there dey bia on be catch so omukoto old stock inti definitely omuye wia but ene sa ban ti fuel so a ema bibia so te esan say obi a ono kofa no ma no so better because transport companies no ebete omo fair so it omo te so a eno beboa ama ye nyina no yanya so mfa so we ni de enye conclusive until Ghana ni no ebenya direct mfa so no say do 10 cents kra na useless for the Ghanaian
Is it that useless? If it's anya she no enyama bo be stable.
And I make us say
ntie bi obenya but enye kese be a bit.
And then make us say the only thing I bet me aboa and say ana na Ghana ha fuel prices on quantity determine the your friend saying the amount of into
okay
into sukra no okofa say hwe ka aboa metua enya asam ketwa enti ene yete so a ebeboa ene from Kumasi to Accra 110 120 cities as at 2023 yete so e ma ne ba be 90 cities ansa na e kosoro kakra eduru ba be eduru ene sanka Kumasi to Accra etua be 70 cities 80 cities anka enchen esanse windfall no edoso pan from 14.6 in December 14.6 to 12.8%, and 12.8 cedis per dollar there. And no say a huge, per 2 cedis and a free so. Inti aban enya hu bibi animu ya. Na onte eye fuel so. Na onsante eye electricity bo so. Essence omukra de omuka kire say omu be 24-hour economy a ebema electricity bo aba form. Eno na ase edu nkete aka kire Ghana fo nyina so we welder na we na ukukutu the 24-hour economy na eno no yebema ho eye electricity bo ama na aba form first quarter 14.7%. abra last year the entire year is 6.4% there aban e wo se wohwe na oteso se na be ya Ghana fo benya so mfa so
of abra na fe pinche so mo beti so na eye our suggestion no.
Yes, madam.
Yes,
say price reduction na yeka ho asem.
Mpacho wan say cedi ni mu ayedu.
Entity normal so.
Yes.
I'm surprised how one kan ho asem.
One kan ho asem.
Dabi.
Sir, I
confused. Because of my different topic. And maybe I'm one of my confused because what I know is that
maybe I buy no also here. Price because a good and so
price cannot take in terms of price reduction into mean take effect see that is what they are telling us.
And that's what AG and AG
exactly there's no even need debating this. Are you true? Are you true because as we speak now Nkrofo will stock as far back as even 2024.
Hey, and you say you bedu July kra na omunyanze so.
Yeah, you see anya normal nyina na meka say bia from that time no e bi da so ho. Okay. But normal be more what to say cars for instance. E bi cross more than 3-4 years, 5 years. E bi cross for the past 8 years na see ho up to this time we call most of the garages. You will see. Okay. Into the dollar rate and as exchange rate at which they bought those commodities and as a goods now they buy no. Even though the city is gaining strength no, it will be difficult to say we reduce normal in 10 terms a be affecting more capital. And so it is very important say yes you better o ase kakra. Okay. Now you embed the brand a little bit. We must accept and we know in fact for we all know that the government of the day is on the right path, doing the right thing. Our can say about windfall, and for that matter, this should be reduced, that should be reduced, etc. Our don't forget, say a car mobogu hono, a kabia there must be a tact and strategic way of ensuring say between reduce our economy, and I say between raking in some money to cushion the economy. You have spoken about a gold for oil. Next and one so many friends say, look, it is high time NPP be accept to say you were bad in governance. And any country that has bad governance would definitely have bad economic structures.
Ofaya. I'll say aban dada no esha se Ghana so be hu sa good for oil nhyehyeye no. Na osama credit na ban ya beto asoto or say a pound or ounce or say bibi kakra bi edu so a ton 1 ton kan de na omunya wo ne ho na aban nye nto aso nti se ba bi wo na na omo ye bada a back this side untimi ma omo credit
o man be economy ne krom there's nothing else economy ne krom but economy demands prudent fiscal and monetary policies.
The more reason is so at least are good for you no and a buying with so about so yeah the gold board and
the gold for oil itself no that exchange no in fact for because or multi yeah no na ding concerning how the gold for oil was being managed and it be money bow so right
so good for reserve
but you see as we speak there is prudent fiscal management. There is prudent monetary management. And as a treasury bill rate, na some few a year past. And that me no can say treasury bills abba from rate until Crawford are not so keen to go and as it were say investing in treasury bills. It means there is some reduction in the craze for the thing. Unlike time about 27%, 29% near actually.
Okay.
31 day, 1 year, 182 days, all of them.
Also affect your buying because it's your own team in capital market. Into treasury, the domestic here now or dying. And him say a ton of so revenue no and no quantity then we have botia kakra and say under subscribed and affect him.
Oh sir Bosiano sabi I'm using the word advisor. What the I drink a crab beton you make us a common sense. Say oko bobo sia wo mono arbitrarily to say anytime be out paying
money basa
na awa kan bibi say omoja exchange rate no at your friend say
14.6. That's what Bank of Ghana published.
I don't remember.
In December,
you see, yes, you check.
But it's inaccurate.
They can just confirm.
It's inaccurate. What that say NPP address dollar be do 14 point something.
It was 14.6.
Oh, please.
The ABO Bank of Ghana they left in on 7 January. What I said, so that's what maybe he's referring to. So we should look at the exchange rate as at 7th January.
Yes, that what as at 7th January. Now 14.6 from Bank of Ghana. Bank of Ghana. I'm telling you, Bank of Ghana because I don't necessarily use CCR.
Topic now the my somehow in the middle when you read the context. Also, the Ghana cedi extended its upward momentum against major trading currencies into the 3rd week of May, showing significant appreciation since March this year. Data from the Bank of Ghana showed that the cedi strengthened from 15.53 to 13.09 per dollar on the buying rate between March 12 and May 12, 2025.
Yes. But we left it at 14.6.
You did.
So what would you call March? You are talking about March. I was thinking you read from January.
Did we ever hear of 14 point something under NPP?
Yes, because that is what Bank of Ghana published.
So on the 7th of January, Modern Ghana published that CD welcomes Mahama at 15.85 to $1.
Modern Ghana, not Bank of Ghana. Check Bank of Ghana.
And
Forex Bureau.
15.14 Ghana cedis average.
Where your Forex Bureau. And then our Forex Bureau is more than 12.1.
So
that is Forex Bureau. Forex Bureau.
And then you want interbank. Now
Forex Bureau. And then Forex Bureau is more than 30 cities.
When you were talking, I was quiet. They will note them down so that you can.
No, you don't misconstrue my words because it's now
yes, so you my lies, write them down. So when you finish, then you correct my lies. Because when you were speaking, I was quiet.
Yes, Sophia.
The echo society, and my young green feet said it's a can a cat a good one and a caketua. Enti na a cocoa board, see you cropodo, or copac we have watching. On some grounds, I should paraphrase it in that way.
Okay, here is the interbank rate as at 10 a.m. Tuesday, January 7, 2025. Interbank rate buying at 14 cedis 62 pesos and selling at 15 cedis 14 pesos.
Interbank.
Yes,
so we know the bill are different. Even today,
which date was that?
7th January, Tuesday, 7th January, as at 10 a.m.
Addison was in office, isn't it?
So you see,
our quiet. Thank you.
No,
but that's it. That's a part for the.
You see, no matter how you put it, there is serenity within the economic structure now. Into you know necessarily jitum. You are forcing the government of the day so on petrol so drastically.
Okay, so Randy, they are also say on the 8th of January, a day after the inauguration of the buying. This is it.
14.6.
It was buying at 14.69 and selling at 14.79.
You see,
this is Interbank.
You see, Interbank your friend say
12.8 in
black markets.
You see,
they will 12.8 na make
we are dealing with
Interbank.
Yes, 12.8 is Interbank.
You see, Interbank black market
wow.
Randy, you are
not tolerant at all. Seriously.
Tuesday,
yes, I mean,
titles global connection.
It is very critical. Say, you best sacrifice kakra.
Okay.
For abano, don't forget, city appreciation no, krano micropono scare kakra. Because the rate at which the city is gaining strength no. I am thinking, say, what can we do to sustain it? But okay. I'm sure, say, they know the right thing to do.
Okay.
I am scared because our domestic debt but
and this year be a due.
Exactly. The most critical thing is our external debt.
And also about form.
It is a cancer about the tria.
Yes, because of the
dollar no.
So that's prudent management. Yes, you can't take it away from the current administration. So now we say external debt now was abandoned because of your incompetence in government. Now competent management of the fiscal space and monetary space no ama ye strength in our city na say dollar number you should even commend the government now aba from no who be here see and treat it
okay mpacho na dey na so na ye hwe na ene buying 12.88 selling 12.8 na and it looks like pound no crown so about form nyina about form
this say unim me scare no stem from the fact say how do we sustain it? What can we do to sustain it? Gold board Abba, almost rake in more. It means that if we are able to, rake in more reserves, and I see a ton more gold, it make me my cushioning. We here no feel one of the pillars locally, I may feel say, make me idea sustaining this particular trend. And let's say, and I say, one area, and I say just about two areas. Apart from the economic and management and the monetary management, no. The agriculture sector where Erikopoku. This city appreciation say a big strength will continue to take this momentum. Much of it would be on the agri sector where productive sectors are very activated. Okay. Now I think so we are adding value to it for export. Say yes, our local and I say homegrown programs I'm taking serious effect in terms of adding value. A time will come. This particular gains, it will all erode.
I think say na ene krankrata ni bi kase S&P for na kase dollar no be say appreciating ti e bi ade in second quarter of the year no. En ye hu no sa.
Exactly. Ye hu no sa because we may have to pay some debts.
Okay. Now the dollar no to be appreciating it.
Yes, say ups and downs. Okay. As a pendulum. Into what we need to do to ensure that the dollar no appreciate affect it too much. Okay. We will not feel the shocks too much. Okay. Is to immediately start adding value to our agricultural produce. That would help us in a certain manner. Now, if no more handle the fiscal space, monetary space, or maybe making sure strict discipline. Okay. Is put into it. So the buyer borrowing the December no borrowing any other contract inflation ne sa no man editia or minor. And for me, I am happy about what is happening. But for the traders, and I say omo dibra no yema omo kakra ma at least every best June hawk on there. Now I think say it will be enough. Even though I know say especially motor cars, most of their cars will still be there in June. But by that time, acquisition based on normal bar price, good, a certain windfall from there. Then they can use to balance it said the bear system no
it's a recrachi na dey ne bro for
otherwise sister ya the cost we should commend the government.
Okay,
that's
it. Ene uti ai say kono na emomo fire kan sembi ahia pa ye mpese be kitikiti kren
sustainability
nti edian na nhyehyeye ben na aban be ya ebe ma ye hunu se fi se ye hunu bi pen ebre bi ba ye peja asa na ti se atifri na ekono 16 na ya tobi wahada e wo Ghana nti die na aban be ya se nti enkosoro bebre mpa ana say speed no ye nhunu say de adwane ya at least there will be some gradual growth.
That's da ma menchia wo menchia menuanom na menchia Ghana for wajebre na afidikasi ye hwe na no pay before semester no messages bani ade no ade a efe the Ghana for hwe pa za ya omusi mengas on ho aye fe
meda Ghana for ase omuni wa
menni na ye wadwuma na omobo wabaso Mother's Day na nka wose me wo hyew.
Oh, the okay so keep ken only of fire every hour na so keep ken wo
no babe wa ba ebe sra me nti wo hwe me no pe
enti no so kakra
nti mama tell me wo hye no happy Mother's Day once again na me wa ha the shipyard for ehwe
Deputy CEO
Mr. Osman Suleiman any other management and the staff be free here ya staff meeting enti omo twen nim say me ba beto omo na ya ye
Mr. Osman kwase say ya wona ye mpuni mpu
ye wo ho
ese me ni
oh no me say ye niam ambre so a ye be ba
na mo shipi
ya afofo so nyina ye papa Collins Dauda na menua Iza ya dia tie ne se dia ye kan nyina ni tie wotwa ne se nka minya tutun sasa muni tutun sasa bia ha
debi
wa ko na bo nsem
ni tie wotwa ne nyina ne se aban papa bu aban papa ba
nya video na to
Iza ya aban papa bu aban papa ba ei na Ghana fo ene ya ti de ne sei aha o sisayai mami wisa etu na wo daso taye bi sei ye betena se ehun se ade eche na si di akofom ade eche dollar na akofom ade beche dollar akofom ade beche consistently aha na sister ya o de mami mu de central for na
wo do so e ma kokobo binti mami famfa so nkai wo say 2017 first 100 days of MPP sabre no na Dr. Baumia can say the dollar has been arrested na Mukina IGP Dr. Dampare then and I say scientific
you know the difference
into mama caution say mususu mo say
you know the difference MPP for be $4 no 4 cedi no 4.4 never went below even up to 4 cedis.
I see.
Take note.
Yes.
Difference in new MPP for be $4 2017 4 cedis no. Omo hihye ye bia.
Na go achide ne.
O de kafa to so ye men de nyamgra. Esise ye bia no a economy wizanya nyina na etimi ma dollar no eba back to 4 cedi so be ka 50 pesos you so 4 cedi be ka 20 pesos you the only be to achire bia de fato so
na
esise ye bia no
prevailing
me ba wo de asamba nyabotre asamba nyabotre ye de nkomo na eba
okay
esise ye bia no people for to me ye ma cedi no ebeduru sabre Ghana funya President John Dramani Mahama mujidie adi tumi ama papa ni bi esansa papa ne ka kire Ghana for say aye mismanagement ye ba be ye hyehyeye nipa me woni mujidie aye ye wura Dr. Fiscal atofo sen me de na be to foto sanfo ano o na be ye foto sanfo na nimdia papa ne wo no obe hyehye niama ampara ni nuane ampani amba enne Sidia ye be fa no December mu na ya around 16.5. Oh. January mo dey January figures me tie mamenka asam. What Ghanaians were feeling under the MPP said cedi no koya could do about 17 Ghana cedis. I am talking about the feeling, the pain of Ghanaian businessmen. Ghana the force ye bre motro katroka MPP amamu. Na dollar no kodru ya about 70 Ghana cedis. And this happened na ye twed that one. Abai sesa ye to about 70 mana and nyama wiemo sesa ma Ghana for. And this 70 January ye na mo go to 14 point something na. It was as a result
interbank.
Who got interbank kra.
Ni parent about
no point e na wota na nya.
That is some ofanya trasamba munya botre.
Una wa ko na basa wa.
Ya plan na me ne kasa. Mfra wa.
Enye mfra obia.
Enti de Ghana 40 asene say MPP be fast de no o man tumi anya nsise ye bia na masidi so an dollar ne so an da. To the omo beto no. Ye ba ye o de mamen grant ma fa 14.6 now kan ye no. MDC buy no almost mu jai 14.6 sister ya and you saying okay na nya de and you saying abai papa ba 14.6 no and now you 12.8. That is the difference. Management, strategic management. Abai papa na ba mama ka something was good
na external factors
adanko dada Mama Casamcho, Minya was oh, one more year good nseye. And your map as a winner about gold reserve of about 30 tons. Yamoya some more. Is a 30 tons of gold now, Mujaya by saying 10 account 1.8 tons, 1.8. T.
That's why I can want
to. Baby, close to 1 ton. And then I 31 tons. And then total Bank of Ghana published 31 tons. Yes, we are done 30.58 tons.
That's an information pure.
Granted. We now 30 tons. We now 30 tons. Let's see the new saying. So it should tell you, say, it's not about your 30 tons or not. We now 30 tons. No, let's see the no December. Let's see the new saying.
Gold factor.
It goes beyond that. You see, when the physical discipline alone, when you wasteful expenditures, wasteful spending is one of the key points. Secondly, under MPP, 30 tons of gold in the year 2024. So 30 tons of reserve near the Adina unim gold export aye ugruma. The gold export under MPP 2024, the whole of the year was $4.6 billion. $4.6 billion.
That's true.
And this buy under Yura Summit TV.
Yes.
And Dr. Kesa Atufosin. It is a year who are coming through the gold border ever within 4 months. Unimian gold export $2.7 billion.
I mentioned it.
That is 4 months.
I will say so.
At the end of the day, to me, difference. At the end of the day, Wolf Center on streamlining the gold. Now you cut down smuggling. Now you to me gold in the morning. I export no. You exporting gold in now you $20. And at the end of the day, government expenses are in dollars. No, young coffee is baby $600.
And you said you are can't.
Say new management. In 1 year.
No, 4 months.
For the 4 months
something.
You have a streamline and your $2.7 million. But so in 9 years, you have a streamline and your $2.7 billion. It will say if you never trouble, not the normal.
And no more gold saying I'm Mutoya Munyasas.
Ah, sister, ye good. I cotton.
And I'm saying Muton saying tons of saying
Tons, my Montreal. Yeah, the 1.8 tons and I come. And ya tons. Yes,
and I say I'm ton, yeah.
What the amount tons, no amount tons, no wait, no, back 6.1 6.2
weight or tons.
Mema weight.
No, I don't need the weight. I need the tons. Also, Momo the 1.8 tons. And I may say total.
I need to calculate me to me, but 1 month by month. And why show what I say? It makes me a calculation, but me making me point in here. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is say, yes, streamline is how gold pitches in it. And and yet me exporting gold more.
So I don't know person better wala say omusuja raise.
Oh,
and let some amount of tons.
If you want chia ye ma wo ye gold ho adwuma nyina 30 tons no mo ye ni nyina na dollar ne da sign.
Okay.
All right, because
that is the point.
Let's make progress.
If you buy bosomen man ya beto gold mu asami jamfi toto neama within 4 months yet me export ya 2.7 billion dollars. And na aya dia Ghana for what you hu e dia na ye ni different physical discipline, strategic management. Ye adwene of mine ho. Sister ya baby, I do say, and it's not about their reserve. No, it's about some who streamline and cut down smuggling. Na gold in Imrananka, government in the exporting. Na yenya sika what's ye nya womo, ye infantile minor. That is what is happening. I say, womo we say, oh, and I go see the year do sabre no, sustainability, and I'm obeying the Gold board and shesheye no. Sister ye, I suggest you wait for the follow up. And near my gold board ne babeye. Because ye babeye gold board ne commodity ya. Ye be Ghana for any amount of phone na crampo be premium gold ne $10. The gold ne be more value than the dollar. At the end of the day, on mine no, ye exporting more of gold, ye refining gold, ye the gold ye niama bebrea and ka ba kwa kofa dollar na de babe. Enti e ba ne sa ye nsidi na ho de no ebegina. Enya no nko a. That's point number 1. Number 2. Yewra John Dramani Mahama yaw kan agriculture. One of our major commodity for exportation is cocoa. Under President John Dramani Mahama 2016, Yakwayani could do 1 million metric tons of cocoa.
That's a lie.
Export.
That's a lie.
MPP4 buy, yeah.
That's a lie.
Troka mamuo. Am reduce from about 1 million metric tons, no, ever do over around 400,000 metric tons. Etiyan cocoa production and exportation, no, as what he said, thing. And a cocoa no to me produce more now the qua and also so dollars na kwa kwaje. It is all to me produce more cocoa. Now we're exporting on your dollars. Who produce more gold? We're exporting on your dollars here. At the end of the day, you are getting more dollars to transact and pay your loans in dollars. So the beya on costs cities bebrebe and vankoye.
So maybe I say no kwa because
fundamentals
and economy to say probably maka say
yes.
SSA ye share local
production
and local manufacturing. I
say me was 5 points. Mama 2.
Unya kwine.
Oh, me maka your friend say gold asem. Maka cocoa. And until I say ushe gold cocoa board na. And she say president mama very soon the board will be constituted. Na you mama asem de. Oh papa wako da cocoa board no. Nimdia wo aye de best cocoa board. Am I increase cocoa production no? Nianya more export, nianya more dollars no. Ye de beba. They to so miensa. President Mama kase yem be ye knee-jerk industrialization system wa. Ye be ye proper lucrative industrial establishment. Now you're producing some local product. You create free money because major problem on the CD and the dollar issue no, has to do with importation.
Okay.
And you're focusing on industrialization and agriculture industrialization. And President Mama say, "Oh my yeah,
fourth and fifth yanko."
Oh my yeah, your friend say, "Oh, one day one factory near Trapetne." You be establishing major industries and factories in the 16 region. Every region be one major industry producing a commodity. You imported them. It is your Volta regional. You establish a major rice production factory.
Thank you.
Your Central regional. Yes, you establish the sugar factory. At the end of the day, such major products now you be producing in mass quantity. Now you to supply for local. You be encouraging government agencies, institutions to patronize those industries na ebe ye no enti obi opeso okoto mu bia obi okoto opeso okoto ebro bia government institution bia wo akoto ade bia no industries na ye beset no koto wo hono na nko import. At the end of the day, what oh yes, you are cutting down importation. We are patronizing local products. No.
Aban be.
Oh yes, aban be do aban e so inuma sene na me ye woma diga. Enti aban e sa sikane ye den. Last point. Last point. Oh, okay, I say loan services near the ade how are we going to cut down loan? And until president mama catch Ghana for say. And then arrangement the contract aye ko nyina no we don't loan we yam pay loan arrangement ye pay PPP enti contract ne ade ye pay say ko mu nyina no men ko for loan bia meto yen so
yanka so ntumi nkoje loan
sa onya nkoje baby aye wo ta mo ya no madaroma
ntumi nkoje enti
ya no madaroma
na obede no
emre eti mrani free mu abi obe tempted say obe den obe ko pa se si an yenye na ye putting measures in place mrani dumpo say obetumi akwa president mama si dabi the domestic measures president mama di gu akwemu no eno na ebe buam ye streamline economy no enti sustainability of the seed in Ghana for ye nyina ya sade said the sheshe ya ban de ba no umye ne so MPP for the make catch omo ne say omo go fa book kese nkwa nwoma book no mo pepen no mo trotro say the sibu man because president mama you were kezela to forcing you were some jamfemo empanifo ya tena se ne yesese every sector one after the other omemo ni mo ye de aban papa ba and adwadifo a ya kan ya ne e bai gutafo nya no mo ka se next month o metete ni amaso no
thank you
omo de ato se by next month o metete ni amaso ya tete so a omafo ye ne ho
Sir Michael, good morning crew. I'm watching you live inside Duadaso Bono region. Let's give credit to JDM for our dollar at 12.88. Nana K says 30,279 kilograms in gold has been sold in just 4 months. Nice one. Kwesi Sofiano, good morning. I'm watching you live from Dakuman, Accra. Eddie Commander, politics really blocks people's sense of reasoning. Pow. And Eddie so dear. Kwesi Ben Ajeso Besia said the debt exchange program is also another factor of the CD appreciating against the dollar because some of the debts and the interest that were supposed to be paid had been extended to 2027. So those dollars are still in the system. Akwesi Ben Ajeso Besia say Akwesi Yeda say anyway Jincho fire yenko. Oh wow.
Just a quick one.
All right.
We say you turn 4.6 billion the entire year in gold. That is the receipt I nyai. The thing they say in 2023 we took the decision say Ghana have from Kwame Nkrumah up to 2033. Now you only 8 tons of a year gold our Bank of Ghana. You take a decision say you move your gross international reserve from dollar into gold. And into definitely been ton yatimia build the buffer na to ho eno na ma wo ho kwan se from January obetimi aton ena wo ton 2.7 eno na ye ka say how sustainable is that obi send me message ebisa me say aban papa ba ye no na cement ye sen in December ene cement ye sen
Medas your fire yenko na yenko Africa debt crisis and Komona Ecoso wo Togo under the theme Africa's public debt management agenda restoring and safeguarding debt sustainability. Our delegate Koya Mampeni Mama Diatuja say ebe ya busiani bo wa omuntwetwam na busiano many here na den na say
already esther
yes so far.
But that's it. As an Nkrumahist, I feel sad.
Okay, now watch your own Nkrumahist at there no. E one hour chia na ni to share like that.
I feel very sad.
Okay.
That relief.
You see, the African debt, so called, is self-inflicted.
ese brofo nyamide
ese nanu ya na wakasa kofa ba ya namboa wa wujejiriji yes you see the problem and the Africa ainti ama eka amne adebia no yedeka no of course oman bia deka oman bia no honika America deka China deka but eka na wode no in fact so your friend is GDP kropo more than 100% kropo. It is how you invested sa bosia na oboy no na bema ye hu say in the near future no be ya hu faso.
Okay.
But the year ema ewiase ekoso no. And I said the ewiase amama dodo na eye ama omo akoso no. Yeah, we do it the reverse way. Ye ko bosia no mainly for consumption. You invest you ko bosia no dodo na ye de betuatua nkrofo ka ene say ye mfa nye mpontudwuma edem faso bebreye.
Okay.
Owura wonya ne ba because President Mills okoje bosia 1 billion say odisia to abogas ene ehon faso no ye nyina ye hu Kwame Nkrumah koje bosia twitwiridie odisia kosombo dam ene still ye nya ho faso bosia ukogbo a enye bone o na baby a be kwa hye na mfaso be baso anase mfaso emma no eno ne asem no yenko bobosia na yenko tu champagne say yakonya bosia benti yenko ye party you understand na me say as an compromise no me we are in the sense say say yanhwe yi a yete haya Burkina Faso ba be sanga na in terms of development and infrastructure say yanhwe yi a say a president for the more African so more ma omoni anko Sahel region so na omo anko pidi omo ye no immediately a bosia no anase ka no e beda so amene Africa sankanye ketase hye krono fita pa ene atimodin a anka Africa yanka sankasa kropo na ese ye ma America for ne sa European countries ye anka ese ye ma omo aid and I say bomb bosia and then to kwesi wo Togo na so mo ho kire mo den adu prebe free Germany na waso so ko protein biscuit Adam Nsroma say odeba for aid milk ne ho keka ho na o mo so abre milk ne entity no wiem and biscuit nso ye nsesa no form you add value to your produce na wakora enti say yankasa Nsroma yankopon ya cheye ya you say president brana be you so resources na fa bu o mama tememfo o manufo ho nto mo na sa wo se wonye na emom mo de be chiche mo ho mo de be chiche mo ho mo se no keka ba bia be kwakodu ni wonko bobosia na me kenche say
African leaders ne nko ana say enyumako no so a ye bobosia free omo ho no ye kombo am be Britain Woods fui omo so ya na omo hyehyeye no ye boapayo ade a ase me boa na nzo me ma wonne wo ho
isa ya said you okay sabio wonko aba mu dan enso wonim say hyehyeye na Britain Woods fo ye no ye boapayo hyehyeye omode ebreyase suppression omode breyase yenim President Muhammad nim president wotwam ko nim president obaba dim nim enso ye ba ye tibe kwa kwahye na wonim nti America say as Nkrumah na meya sanka enye ya anom UP free and the ye hye kuntunase bi ene ye de pam kwa Nkrumah efi omemu ha anka me no ye beto say Africa ye united sanka Africa ye bomu a anka Africa could profess sanctions on America
in as much as meje woni tum na ekosi da ben so ne bebo sa bubu no sa
ese yekoso bo because obi abakola ketwa 34 years wo kire ye kwan no say yensan go back to the basis
okay
na say yanka 50 something years or 60 something years na
what about some bejai Britain Woods for ne hoko na omoni amanaman mum aye bilateral engagement say baby papa kofo won say he used to go to China pa into access that time no na unhye da nya Britain Woods for no nhye ye no and no so omoko other ways and so
Mr. Who here croposi ebeko China.
Okay.
There were about 54 countries on the African continent. And to see a permosia as Africans. I didn't know try a continent near baby. Now, to me, say me say 1 billion over here. To me, 200 million in fee Egypt. To me, 200 million in fee France Congo. Across like that, young kasa, you because when you have development now, interest or whatever it is that you have to pay, no, we call the same African continent.
Okay.
Now you try African continent to make a quite abundant. Despite number one crofone no more yakobo mo hobosiano, and no more by fire ni no more some my says can say mo de boy bosia. Bosia mo boy nyina no yanka se yesika. Hwe se amama be se dunan a omo ye French fo omo nyina wo Africa no. Omo nyina omo sika mo kra no France.
Okay.
Nti sam crofone sika nyina wo kabom na nyina ko France a endi Africa nya. Edi nya. It means you that's one kwasum. And it is important say ya moye ho bosia. Na so ko after na ye de aba no na ya strengthen no. Why? You make us so ma eka amre for me.
O make us be but omo policy no francophone for no. Won say assimilation ni sa contract bi na our agreement bi omo de omo sa sha say nti be easy say ye be.
We buy one can say ye ntua. Achapo ba can say ye ntua. Contract ya sign
effect for you so later.
14 countries also so omo can say ye twem ye
didn't say ye ntua. That ye no.
And make can say
then what other
maybe na make us work on the say ye twem na ntua. What I'm saying is this 14 countries omo can say sign agreement na ye sign no. Ye this will be mo pe amfa bombs emra. Yes.
Young go P. Yes, P.
No correct. I say President Mahama asema and I say na this ready or the two. So economic controllers for national. And I saw the two money. Enya idea the fufuro. A mine and I say a bibi mine economic management no is coterminous with the debt. As a most of African countries na eka nkwa. Besian dodo na. You know, you depending on this between institutions so. Ama most times no say o pese unya economic relief e wo memu a ko mo ho ne ko dan omo. Na wa o madan mu wie pe no mo the conditionalities near the ade conditionalities ne ba na I say concurrent enti afibia ne brebia no o de o mo ka etu ye dan a wo da wo mo na referencing Ghana na o hwese de abanda de twem e ka ye be boto o man so a anu den ana sa ka no so de na ye me ya ne say
na de ntina mpese obekọ
meba say e ka na e wo honom ye 120 billion no ana me
billion na
120 billion Ghana cedis na e wo ho so 120 billion now buy all the akwakodru over 760 billion this tayade adabraka etiana na no nyina
yes one fan kan dollars ana
cedis na make no 120 billion Ghana cedis etiana na no for 60 years na ye de ka 120 billion na nkwa wo buy mfie nwotwe na 120 billion akodu 760 billion na ye kaka na wo se nkwa na reference wo because unkwa 8 years no what they over 600 billion abakaka na ho emu awiram until we did not even reference the past one. So what you say sa kai so one tua bi abafu fure ya wo su na eba betua de ya wo no enti President Mama in the international arrangement no the debt relief there's a debt relief package. So what you say there's debt forgiveness package e wo honom it is a bibre maya ya so much no mo hwe na se muntumi anya den entua maka then you go for debt forgiveness for debt relief I don't mean that President Mama because President Mama has a homegrown policies a person streamline eniama a yan koye dependent on sankrofo ibiem However, a cannot return the con.
You bet me I purely and solely
a process.
Independent of
a process. And the process no dear high and kakran say a cannot solo. MPP abano mo ye bro too much.
Why are you making it look as though MPP abandon a bulk?
Now there 120 billion. Now would they what be fana could do 760 billion. Why be any coca? And I don't know dealing now 120 billion.
You
and I'm all 8 years no about 600 billion. And at the end of the day, you know to reference and I know dear 120 no. Oh dear 600 billion and what if you want to see a bomb of war.
Okay.
At the end of the day, President Mahama, new president no. Or other means sa debt we ye be brenas here. Now yet to me as ya stabilize the economy na kasa ya scale off with our homegrown policies. And in the homegrown policies no, e ye niam bebre ni hye bebre and what pa enu tina make say or at the agri sector and hye wo honom. Or the mineral resource sector and she say honum and I the transport sector and say the energy sector and she say sanya man na how we leverage on them but to be able to do this and make it sustainable no and what say e kaya that way mamenko nem go for nko kasa
okay
yes ramo adabraka yenim se ademoka mo hu hwekwa bi so na kani bia ye dede mo no mo nya den mo fa nche ye and in the international arrangement say they can normal. It happens, and they have been doing that. So I think it's in the right direction now. Say you just relieve ne kakra. E betimi aboa yen. Ama ne hwehwe ya. Odi abase oman betimi fa ne ntoma pefra. Na yetimi akoye nim. Na ye nuanom Ghana fo nyina ye nya so fa so. Na ye nuanom MPP fo a betna e kire kakra che no. Omo so nya so fa so ni nti no. Megidi say eye kwamba so. Ba ne nyina mo no, we just have to look at the internal arrangement. And I mean that is my most important point. The internal arrangement na yanka say be the best sustain it.
Yeka de no. It's usually in dollars. Into before konoja $8.1 billion.
Okay.
Mo konoja $39 billion.
Okay.
Yeah konoja $62 billion.
Okay.
We did not add even half. 8 years of the NPP did not add half of a year your friends say debt portfolio.
But only Pimum nim said ye mu ye. Wo baby summit na say no. IMF for ni World Bank for ni omo mabano. All they know is the government of Ghana. And not MPP government or NDC government.
O katre say ya boka to hok chichiri die ni keka ho. Me say your debt no ye ka no in dollars.
Okay.
Before eja $8.1 million. Mr. Oyedin.
Pim pacho.
Before eja $8.1 billion. Udi free 8.1 in 8 years ediko $39 billion. Yes, so here connect $62 billion. We didn't even add half. Ye ka obi a wobo bisia wo Ghana ha ama eka bebre ada ho a MPP NDC aban. That's the fact. That is one. Two is that say na wo kan no. No kure say e wo say ye pe kwan bi fa so as Africans. Na ye make your debt sustainable. Ye nya hoden a ye all the national resources. But unfortunately, yentimi expand the tax net no. Oko baby a omo na taxes e na omo de obi bia wa ye what na bushire da bia no obi hu say bibia obeye bia no tax obetua ho tax ni na keka ho but aha no ye problem a ye wo pa ene say ye rely on external support to build the hospitals to your friend bibia say including elections for the first time since 1992 year 2024 kwan eco elections 2020 and 2024 kwan eco elections yanje support and free babia yes na from 92 elections eco nyina no na enkrofo na boye emaye elections in this country. He who pays the piper calls the tune. Enti 2020 and President Akufo-Addo e kan say e wo say ya yetuaka na ye elections. We did that in 2020, we did that in 2024. And Untanwa is signing up with the Ghana Beyond Aid and say yempe kwan bi emfaso se ebia ye no omukura engage a ye engage in kwan ya ebetima faso aye business ye ba ko na say ye bisia free Czech Republican government ABC hospitals mako 12 ya completing nyina just about 2 months ago akando akwa bie ba ko ponka tamanso wako first Ashanti region akobie mako 12 we normal at least obehu se ebetua no ho aka esan se hospitals na wo ya eboa wo ama your friends where you know etimi akoso ene the most important is expand your tax net no. How do you expand the tax net? Abra businesses no esu e maimo enye dollar nko a ma businessman etimi ejina nan so besiabo ene policy rate Bank of Ghana 28%. Mobile 26 27 ene motum to 28%. Policy rate
enye enhyehyeye ni bia policies ni bia boa amasi di no mu ayedru
so ene obi kwaje besia obeje ne be 35%. Okoje bisa expanding the business because if
the
lending by Bank of Ghana to commercial banks
can't go above the policy rate.
Debbie lending by Bank of Ghana and the policy rate 28%.
So when they give you the policy rate,
commercial banks no ebeji abrosa
omoma policy rate to me above the policy
Debbie,
rate.
that is not true.
You can't go beyond it.
Policy rate, no. The policy rate lending a Bank of Ghana, commercial banks. How do they then sustain themselves?
It becomes your standard.
Yes.
That you can.
That is not correct.
This interest rate.
That is not correct. That's not correct. That's not correct. Debbie. Say this is a bigger platform. Bankers need to be better me send you text message. I am telling you that. Policy rate the amount of the percentage Bank of Ghana edema banks no commercial banks no it almost the be better so e dey akọ. You remember we went into 16 you acquire from 25.5 to 16 in this country. At that time no na average lending rate was 18 in this country before say enya problem it will sha no crazy dollar ebe from. No, so all the economic fundamentals, no problem. Kakra emma business in travel. It will also expand the tax net to our house. Why ye? Adia bako we mo de buy your friends US aid. I can say more and support you in the account. Adia bako me cry me then say support now mo de my no. Yes can never inputs never. Into they sell or more. What say and average lending rate today. When check average lending rate today, it's around 30 to 35% because policy rate is around 28%. It will show omo the inputs neighbor. One of the things omo say omo access to market to their companies in their country. It was the bar who read your friend saying Walter read the book or Troy how Europe underdeveloped Africa. Omo the aid access to market for their companies over there. It will be say omo de ade no ibrawo de na so omo na nya so mfa so bebre echen obia sometimes why interrupt this here so sometimes ejuma what I believe say betimi aboa yen kese say no can agric no very important yes the agric will be able to help us sustain ourselves now so deliberate effort by the government to make business conducive and no na betimi aboa among profitimi add value ene obi start eye ne business kakra bia na senate gina no kon ho na gina no kon ho ne na keka eno na Dr. Baomia kai say oba company ma okrofo nko enkoye bi Baomia said all this it was part of your friends campaign Dr. Baomia yes said company ma omo oye
so a bank policy rate is an interest rate that the country's monetary authority say the central bank sets in order to influence the evolution of the main monetary variables in the economy.
So how much is
policy policy? That is the interest rate for commercial banks. You don't
for commercial banks, not individuals. No, above it. Not individuals. Check it. Current interest rate in this country.
Mohammed, MPP communication team member. Yaw Asanita no political analyst. Na Peter Kwesi Mensah deputy CEO Temaship. Yeah. Thank you. Yabisha Busebuba. Meda Zovoga say watadi FFF ya. And then so azel pama me na makamfo azel amount say watadi shame wa hunsie mo ebedi mo na ye kama eno ane azel vogue pacho friend 0244 155 266 0244 155 266. na Z Nails and Beauty enso ne siesie miti ho ema me kamfo na ma all specters wo Kotobabi Ecobank echi wa pe 05538372001 05538372001 yeda sepa se ohwa Adekye Nsroma free no siabrim ebepem sabri ye mai muso na deru yede atoaso amao na minhia no nhia onsa no adwuma enne na ukodru fie nso akai so de na seda be ma no oda na se no na oye no mo enso ede ama unuaba mama yakramani yakram